Hello everybody, welcome back. You ready for this? I'm not sure I'm ready for this. Okay, we start out the way we always have to start out, by going to Shepherd's cabin to feed her fish. A better player than I would probably just leave her in the cabin, so we didn't have to go through all this. But I don't like to leave her standing by her fish all alone. That is just like a really sad thought, so I always park her next to Garrus and then go through this every single time. More embarrassing confessions. I I put up the poll so that you all got to vote on who I'm bringing with me, and the winner was my two least favorite people, James and Caden. So I have picked a mission which I hope is relatively straightforward and not sad at the end. I actually did one of these videos earlier in this week and it was very sad at the end and I ended up crying and I deleted the video. Even I have my limits. So I am looking for Benning. No. I'm sure it's going to be Kite's Nest. No, I needed Kite's Nest the other day though. It might be that one. It was something to do with Cerberus. I thought I was protecting some colonists. I don't know. If I can find a Cerberus-related mission, it's probably not going to be sad at the end, so let's stick with that. So in case I haven't really made it clear in the blog, I don't hate Caden. The problem is that I like Caden. It hurt my feelings when he was rude to Shepherd. So, I don't really hate James either. I know a lot of people do, and I totally get that. But he's certainly not my favorite. This is also going to be weird because ever since Ashley died in the beginning, or halfway through Mass Effect 1, there have only been 3 times when I did not bring Garrus on a mission. There was, I had to go back and restart when I was fighting Saren. I had to swap him out for Rex. During the suicide mission at the end of Mass Effect 2. This is Benning, okay. During the suicide mission, I sent him off to be the alternate team leader both times. And then, there's an airplane overhead, I apologize for the noise. Fighting the boss in the Citadel DLC. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. No. The internet has spoken. So here's my guys. This is my squad. This is really, really feeling a lot weirder than I thought it would. Okay. Avenger. Katana 1. No, I upgrade, yeah. And need to modify it. Shredder mod, sure. Please tell me I'm not the only one who checks out everybody's butts in this screen, please. Me and Tina Belcher, right? I mean, come on, they must mean you to check out people's butts, otherwise they would crop this a little higher. There's just not much to see in that armor, I guess. That's good. Suppressor 5. The cat is on my desk. Sorry, kitty cat. Sure. Fine, fine. The loadout, fine. It's fine, it's fine. See? I do not play James very often because he has 20 progress points. Okay, squad mate health and shields. I'm gonna go for the squad mate. I almost always go for squad mate, except in cases where I know it's not gonna be useful. Sure. I don't know if I've ever seen him do a melee attack, but I clearly have hardly ever used that, so... Alright. And, is Carnage. Oh, Carnage! You know, I don't know if they even had Carnage in Mass Effect 2. They had Carnage in Mass Effect 1, and it was pretty awesome. Shepard, we used that at the, in the battle with Saren. And, fine. Fine, fine, fine.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara? Sorry, High Command hid a lot from us. You're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
No, these Ardat Yakshi lived in the monastery so they wouldn't, or couldn't harm anyone. However, they're still powerful biotics, and potentially very dangerous. That's why High Command sent commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
Magnified biotics, eh? Great. What's our strategy?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge.
Purge. You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous. But are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
So this is all about the Ardat Yakshi. Morinth was an Ardat Yakshi. You may recall Morinth as being the sex killer daughter that of Samara that Shepard had to flirt with, lure out, and kill on Omega in Mass Effect 2. So if I'm understanding correctly, this is an entire this is an entire colony of people, women, who sex you to death, and I am bringing the meathead and Caden. But they're also called commandos, and I gotta say, like a lot of salmon.
There's heat coming off that shuttle. Someone just used it.
That is probably useless information, but thanks, sweetie. Okay, let's go investigate the sex killer commandos with my giant guys. Now, before we go into the Battle of Battle, I gotta give these guys their due. I mean, James Vega, he's had his good points, he's had his bad points. He's been kind of obnoxious. He almost killed them with this crazy shuttle maneuver at the very beginning. But he also was one of the only people who stuck by Shepard at the beginning of Mass Effect 3. So I kind of like him there. Caden, you guys know I have a complicated set of feelings with Caden. I do have to say his hair is perfect, though. Look at... Yes. Look at what a pretty guy you are. You're kind of useless, but you're very pretty. So, let's go check out these
elevator.
Sex killers. Thank you for that. Ugh. Come on, guys. You coming? Ah. Ooh. Oh, this is creepy. I hate flashlight missions. Are you hearing that?
Listen. There's a lot more than one.
Whatever that is. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. And I would feel a lot better if Garrus was here. Oh my god, this is so creepy, you guys. I need to get back. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here with these two chuckleheads. The map just says to find them. Okay, well... Oh, God. I like that furniture. Okay, so I'm just gonna do what I always do, which is...
Hear that?
Stay sharp.
God, you guys stop freaking me out! Yes, I hear it. Just follow the right-hand wall. Ah. I'm kind of loving their daily schedule. I don't see anything about sexing people to death, so that's reassuring, I guess. Did she get sexed to death?
Reapers. Explains why the commandos never called in.
This monastery's out of the way.
Showing off his neck
The
tattoo
Reapers
there.
went with Ardat Yakshi. Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's inside the Great Hall.
Guess the Asari decided this place had to go.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
I'm with you, Shepard. I feel like I probably should explore this space a little bit more. It's obviously a pretty big space. There's probably some good stuff in here. It's so creepy. My head is like creeping into my shoulders or creeping up. It's like Silence of the Lambs creepy.
I heard something.
I, tripped. Sorry.
Caden. Pretty, but useless. There we go. See, a pistol melee stunner. I don't know what that is, but it's mine now. Electronic signature. Intel. No idea what use that is. Caden, if you trip over something else, I'm gonna shoot your ass. I would feel better if those guys were in front of me, instead of, like, creeping along behind me. This is, yeah, that's definitely a Reaper. This is bad. I mean, the Asari commandos are extremely badass, and if they're Reapers now, I am officially concerned. Didn't it say to go this way? It did. Okay, so we obviously have to figure out how to open this door. Or get around it. Spare it. Thermal clips lying around is never a good sign. This is really pretty. At least the lights are on. Alright. If it says to go that way, you usually want to go the other way first. Hearing more creepy noises. Can I just say how glad I am that you don't have to do that mini game where you're unlocking the door and matching up the symbols? It's nice to just open stuff.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara!
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
You know each other? That's wild.
I killed her sexed-up daughter.
Why are you here?
I know the monastery well. My daughters live here, and I came to find them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them.
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Some old Yeller time here with her. She has bad luck with her daughters, I have to say this.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait, come back. Please don't leave
Wait.
us.
Let's go.